just a coincidence and it's a gem. You can't plan for this. You can't plan for your show to be releasing when the World Cup
Like we've been working on this for 2 years.
बट मतलब शिखर धवन भी है थोड़ा दिखने वाइज शिखर धवन छक्के कम मारता है तो वो तो नहीं छक्के कम मारता है वो मेरी चौके वाला शिखर धवन चौके वाले ज्यादा है
See, there's too much of
इतना स्ट्रेस नहीं चाहिए लाइफ में
इतना स्ट्रेस चाहिए
जो संडे या सैटरडे वो वीकेंड आराम से बैठ के ना वो एक पूरा प्रेशर हटा के
Pakistan is way too much.
Hello, my name is Karen and I'm from OTT Play. Hello. Firstly, SIXERs. It started with Yuvraj Singh introducing the show. So what was the reason to get Yuvraj Singh?
Yeah, I think that was an initiative by the Amazon Mini TV team, and I think it's a great one. The show is called SIXER for a very different reason, which I'm sure audience will get to know. But whenever you say SIXER in India, it resonates with the sixers, which you actually did too broad, right? Broad. So I think that was a very good match which we actually got for the show, and we hope that it really helps translating a lot of audience into watching the show.
Protagonist nickname is a destroyer and Yuvraj Singh is the real destroyer.
Yeah, true. I actually wanted to know, the trailer shows you just smashing the ball and also was it easy? Like Gully Cricket everyone plays, but did you have to practice? Though rubber ball. So.
Yeah, sports is never easy. It's always tough. आप कितने भी अच्छे बैट्समैन हो, for you to hit sixes on will कि यार डायरेक्टर का कह रहा है कि भाई लॉन्ग ऑन में एक छक्का मार. It's always difficult. It's never easy to hit sixes on your will. People with extra talent like Chris Gayle or Mahendra Singh Dhoni, they can do it because they have practiced it since हम लोग we are the actors. We are not playing cricket regularly. So it was always difficult, and plus I'm a bowler by my virtue of nature. So I'm a bowler. So it took me around 10-15 days to get over that. I'm a very technical batsman because I've played my cricket, most of the cricket with season ball and red ball. So with tennis ball, you have to be more free. Your hand should be more fluent and all. So that took time to practice, and there's a workshop. So we all
Practice for the same.
Workshop. So yeah, it was difficult.
There's a scene in that it says about you becoming egoistic. So I wanted to know, is like now with IPL and everything, is really money so this thing that money can buy talent?
It gets on your head.
It does.
It doesn't buy. Yes, it does, but I think money, it does gets on your head, but there needs to be somebody, like he says कि विष्णु भगवान ने खुद ही उसके सर पे हाथ रख के उसको, तो I think you need to have that person, and very less people are that fortunate that there's somebody who's always guiding you. जैसे सचिन के उनके भाई थे, या फिर there is always somebody who is always जो आपको correct कर सके कि यार भाई it is getting on your head, now you need to understand. I think same goes for Nikku. Even if he's driven by money or by his ego, which is money equals to ego after some period of time, but there need to be somebody who is telling him this is what you're doing wrong, and he should be that much receptive also to get it, क्योंकि सर पे चढ़ जाएगा तो हो सकता है कि वो बात भी ना सुने शायद किसी की.
True.
So I think but what do you think, Chatty, regarding the same?
She's spot on in that. I think even in the show, as you said, once I think Nikku is always a little over the top character. Like he thinks in a certain way about himself, about his game. So he wants to his approach towards the game is just one way. And if when he knows that people like him, or he's how important he is to the team and all that, then there is certain way that he starts behaving and all that. So that is also in trailer, it is very evident. So whether what guidance he'll get, or how he sort of turns मतलब जैसे
transforms
as a player, and how he contributes to the team is the story.
Yeah, because there was this thing I want to know, because it's all about sixes and fours, and he doesn't want to play defensive. So my thing was, is it because the IPL and T20 coming into play?
No, actually, the
Was
game
that-
that we are showing is
Yeah.
mostly about the fancy hitting, and then either you come and take a wicket, or you just as a batsman you
10
just
over
hit.
match, 5 over 10 over match generally होता है. So you can not afford to be slow.
I think there is a very basic difference, and when you the world is entirely different from IPL. IPL, what IPL has done is that it has definitely given a lot of opportunities to players, and at the same time it has introduced this game wherein there is a very high run rate. Okay, this universe, the universe which the show is set in, is not about run rate. It relies on the simple formula कि whatever the score is divided by 6, that many number of sixes you have to hit and you win the game. There is no over, there is no run rate, there is nothing about how many runs you have to make in every over. It is about कि अच्छा 100 रन बनाने हैं, 100 रन बनाने के लिए कितने छक्के मारने हैं, उतनी ही बॉल चाहिए. Because कॉस्को जो लोग खेलते हैं वो सिर्फ हिटिंग में बिलीव करते हैं और वो बस सिक्सर मारते हैं. That is why the show is named SIXER.
Yeah, because to be frank, there is money involved in gully cricket also,
Yeah.
and then they go to a very high price.
एक वो thrill भी देता है ना, it gives you that thrill of now like 10 people 11 boys are coming office से थके थके हार रहे हैं, तो I think money से क्या होता है कि चल 10 रुपए की शर्त लगाई तो एक अब पैसा लग गया है तो इंसान सोचता है चलो भाई
Stakes higher हो जाते हैं.
हाँ कि अभी मैं
और भला 10 रुपए की हो.
थोड़ा आप सीरियस हो जाते हो गेम को
मजा आता है.
लूडो में भी आप 5 बोलो कि 5 रुपए का गेम है एंड देन यू लाइक कि ओह अब तो जान लगा देंगे, तो आई थिंक दैट
Yeah, because recently that fake IPL had taken place. I was like, oh, there's money involved everywhere. The cricket
and we
somehow.
researched also.
No, what we believe in is that when you put money, you should play. Okay, don't put money and not play.
And while writing, we researched also. So we came across a lot of players. Like there are so many lot of players in all over India, especially in Panvel. We have researched one of the guy called Usman Patel. So इन सब के वीडियो हम देखते थे और उससे कुछ इन्फ्लुएंस भी है हमारा. So I used to go and watch their Instagram and they are running lakhs and lakhs every day. That guy is winning some scooter or bike or then बड़ी trophy and he's earning a lot. And उसके जैसे बहुत लोग हैं. So it's a myth कि गली क्रिकेट में पैसा नहीं होता. बहुत पैसा है.
It's a talent also. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's a talent.
because
It
he's
is.
good at his
He's good.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were so envy of his game actually. मतलब हमने भी मतलब we also play tennis ball and all that cricket, but to see someone playing so nicely, I mean there are so many players like that. Like we met some of them just to sort of understand how this tournament like happens and what is like the process, how do they approach the tournament. So fortunately they also were like very reciprocative in that way.
Yeah, because I have seen some players who only like to play gully cricket. They're not even thinking about playing for India because India only 11, max 15. Chance ही नहीं है for other people. So it's like they know that they can earn here and it's enough for life.
Yeah.
And then they're called for shows and all. And as you said, they're called for small shows.
Yeah.
And he in the trailer it was shown like he's like, nah, I don't want to play here. I'll only play for the winning team.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That is his character. Like, he thinks, he has a particular way of thinking to approach a game. उसको बस जीतना है. So irrespective of कौन सा team है उसका, that was his thought process. But then how he transforms into the show is
okay.
See, everybody wants to be in the winning team. Tell me one person who would come and say कि नहीं, I'm fine being in the losing team. But there are people who have that courage of saying it out loud. He has, मतलब the character of Nikku has that courage.
Actually for her also, it was, I wanted to know, like, were you selected like part is it because it happens in Anki, we don't have 11 players, so we'll take the girl who you think can play.
No, I think I've been playing. So as a character, as Gargi, I've been playing with these guys since childhood. So I've been playing with them since. So for me, I see them as my teammates. It's never boy versus girl. It's just a team. And if you see all of us, I look a part of it.
Yeah.
I mingle it so well, mingle with all of them so well that you don't feel कि यार ये लड़की है वो लड़का है. It's not like that. And for me, I also take a responsibility on my head कि I want my team to win. I don't care who the opposite team is. I want my Vijayanagar Vijetas people to win the game. So I will give my 100%. So I don't think there is there is no male female thing in that. It's just that so sport आपको एक बना देता है. आप कोई स्पोर्ट खेलने जा रहे हो तो आप एज अ टीम एक खेलते हो. आप ये नहीं खेलते कि आज मेरी टीम में एक लड़का है, आज मेरी टीम में एक लड़की है. जब आप जाओगे तो आप टुगेदर एक साथ जाओगे. सो फॉर मी इट वाज माय टीम, नॉट I was playing against boys or against. It was just a team that we were playing.
Yeah, because it mostly happened is because you always get that tomboy girl into the team because अरे 11 चाहिए लेकिन नहीं हो रहा है.
No, that's not
Somehow.
the case.
Yeah, but so even while we were writing it, we were very clear that we don't want to place a tomboy
Okay.
girl in there who can fit in and will play cricket. वैसा था ही नहीं. मतलब
Okay.
for us, Gargi was actually that character जो निक्कू का सारा ब्लफ कॉल आउट कर दिए कि मतलब तू ये गलत कर रहा है, बिकॉज बाकी लोग नहीं बोल सकते
Exactly.
क्योंकि बाकी लोग के सामने उसको थोड़ी सुपीरियोरिटी है कि अरे मैं तो बहुत अच्छा क्रिकेट खेलता हूँ, तुम सब मेरे ऊपर डिपेंडेंट हो. No, you guys want me to be in your team so that you can win. He has that sort of
Ego.
equation, yeah, with other characters, but not with Gargi. मतलब Gargi is a childhood friend who
Yeah.
can say anything and everything right on his face.
Yeah, I think the last part of the trailer was you'll always remain a gully cricketer. It was she.
Yeah, because I don't
telling
like the
him.
way he plays. And I think I'll add one more thing to Sherry's thing. The good part was that even the Vijayanagar Vijetas team wanted me to be a part of them. They also never differentiated ki you're a girl or a boy. They knew that she can, because just as they mentioned ki the type of game we are playing, we have to be really aggressive.
True.
Like we have to keep hitting. So my strength is playing tennis. So I have a very strong hand.
Yeah.
Inherently, she's a tennis player.
Yeah.
So उसे क्रिकेट की भाषा में शॉर्ट एंड जैब कहते हैं. Short and jab, tennis shots, just parallel shot which
Flat
Surya
back.
plays these days.
So I think my teammates took me because मेरा एक particular style है खेलने का जो कि शायद will help them win the tournament. So probably they also trusted me to be a part of it, and of course क्योंकि I have been knowing Nikku since his childhood, I can directly face him off and say कि what the hell are you doing, and you'll always be the person you want to be, and you can't grow after that. So it's like that.
I want to also know because there have been movies and shows on cricket, like Iqbal लो, cricket का तो Amazon पे ही बहुत सारे. So what was the reason for Sixers? Like why gully cricket?
So I think gully cricket is something which we all played. मतलब वो है कि हमने एक character को मतलब we see a character dreaming about playing for India is what we usually see, and that is there's no wrong in it. It gives you a certain emotion and which is good. For us, what we felt was this gully cricket or tennis ball tournament is something which was untapped.
Yeah.
So we thought कि let's and there was a story to it. It's not that कि हमें कुछ बनाना है ना बनाना है. वो नहीं था. There was a story to it which was very interesting to the game, which actually associates to the game and the universe. So we found a universe for ourselves to tell the story. So I think tennis ball tournament, which is actually a big scene, in the cricketing fraternity, in the local cricketing fraternity. So we just wanted to tap it and just see where the story goes, because हमें interesting लग रहा था वो story. So अगर हमें ही interesting लग रहा है, then we know कि we can tell that story interestingly. So that's what we felt, and then we just went ahead with.
So I want to know why him as the main character.
I think Shivankit, I think when he himself is a writer, so once he wrote, when we sat for a discussion and all that, one thing is we all know Shivankit is a very good actor. There's we don't have any doubts on that, and also he's a good cricketer. So one thing was he's a bowler. We played cricket together since 5-6 years.
Okay.
So we know each other's game also. So one thing is he was a bowler, but his character is a batsman.
Okay.
So he just had to had to adjust to the character. It was very easy for us. It was very easy for us, easy casting for us. So हमें लगा कि Shivankit is a right choice, and he also sort of felt confident about.
Also, as a writer, I was very sure. The first line I wrote, I needed a bald guy. So they couldn't find any other bald guy who can play cricket. So
And by the time he finished writing, he had written so much.
Okay.
The scale of the show was so big that we had no money left to cast a lead. So we had to take him.
yeah. So,
But
yeah.
I think a very important reason was that he's the one who has edged out the character. He knows the character inside out.
Okay.
तो 90% सरदर्द तो ऐसे ही खत्म हो जाता है
एकदम.
तो वो because if you are saving on that homework,
Yeah.
you are left with so much time to do other things. You
Other
focus
things.
on other things. So yeah, and plus money.
Yeah, because I have seen TVS on YouTube, like, no, they were having a strong audience and foothold on that. So what came to go to Amazon?
No, so I think the journey started with 2012, wherein YouTube was unknown to the country, and people were only maybe watching couple of music videos or some additional content which used to come on YouTube. I think from there till today, the ecosystem has evolved a lot. Post 2016, you have at least 5 to 6 big platforms which are there in the country, and luckily, all thanks to the body of work, we have been able to have marquee shows on almost all platforms. So on Amazon itself, we have Panchayat, we have Hostel Days, whose third season is coming exactly 5 days after SIXER is releasing, and it's a very healthy partnership. I think they really trust us with our stories, and when we told them that we want to make something like this, we are in the middle of writing, we are making it, they were very happy to support it the right way, and that is why the marriage.
Now with T20 World Cup on, but obviously all are watching it. It's not
Yeah.
possible. So his character resonates with whom in the Indian team right now? It's playing style. I'm not saying attitude.
I think a mix of cricketers, I think.
Personally, we
Exactly.
don't know anyone. So,
It's very difficult to say, I think,
Yeah.
but Shivankit will say it.
I've read few comments on Instagram, sir, you looking like, your shots are looking like Surya. So I'm happy.
So right now, whoever audience is fine connecting
Yeah.
to,
Right now,
Okay.
Surya is the biggest
Surya is
star.
the big-
Yeah, right now he's
that's
doing
Hitting
it.
Correct.
sixes. I've never played any scoop in the video, but yeah, theek.
Yeah, actually, in the World Cup, it was KL Rahul, Surya Kumar Yadav, Virat Kohli who actually hitting. So I
Correct.
was
See,
like,
connecting to anybody is a big thing.
yeah.
Like whoever they want to connect, it's
It's
pretty
fine.
You're connecting to the topmost, the cream, so you connect with anybody.
And matlab all this, the timing is just a coincidence, and it's a gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't plan for this.
Yeah.
True.
you can't plan for your show to be releasing when the World Cup
Like
is
we've been
going
working on this for 2 years. Like we didn't know we were going to release
on.
it.
Yeah,
during
I
the
did
World
not
Cup,
know
so we
when
didn't
the World
plan.
Cup is.
But मतलब शिखर धवन भी है थोड़ा दिखने वाइज शिखर धवन छक्के कम मारता है तो वो तो नहीं हूँ मैं छक्के कम मारता है वो
ये देख-
very वो
अब
चौके
दिल
वाला
पर आ
player
गया
है।
शिवांकित के।
शिखर धवन चौके वाले ज्यादा है थोड़ा छक्के कम मारता
Final question: India versus Pakistan final?
है। नहीं
No?
See, there's too much of
डर लग
इतना
रहा है।
stress नहीं चाहिए life में.
इतना स्ट्रेस चाहिए ही नहीं
जो संडे या सैटरडे वो वीकेंड आराम से बैठ के ना वो एक पूरा प्रेशर हटा के
इंग्लैंड देखने को तैयार।
India Pakistan is way too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
because we
India-
already had the
That was
match of the tournament
Tournament.
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
with India versus Pakistan. अभी आएगा तो अच्छी बात
एक ही
है,
मैच
बट नहीं आया तो
टूर्नामेंट में
इतना
ना
प्रॉब्लम
इंडिया
नहीं है.
पाकिस्तान एक ही होना चाहिए क्योंकि हम दोनों नेशंस के लिए ना फिर एक जीत के दूसरा हारना उनके लिए सेम वो जाता है कि बदला ले लिया ना
और ऊपर से फाइनल है ना, थोड़ा प्रेशर ज्यादा हो जाता है ग्रुप स्टेज
हम लोग
पे.
ज्यादा-
और
population में भी
सिक्सर
ज्यादा है, तो
सिक्सर का जो फाइनल है वो काफी ऐसा नेल बाइटिंग
Nail biting है।
थ्रिलिंग है, तो 2 ज्यादा हो जाएगा ना. एक ही रहने.
Thank you.
दिल कमजोर है ये लोग